Okay, good morning everybody. It's Martin S51989 here, back with you once again. And now, it's time for episode 8 of Martin Talks, in which you're all in for a real treat today, because for today's show, I'm going to be reviewing my all-time favorite Disney animated movie classic, Beauty and the Beast. And I'm going to show you these versions first, because first off I have, as you know, I have the original 1992 VHS of the film, which, as you know, it had there were some versions that had a horizontal sticker label, and there also were versions of the tape that did not contain the additional trailer for Pinocchio, which, of course, this VHS copy does have a trailer for Pinocchio, and of course, for the other trailers in there, it has a trailer for, all copies do have trailers for the theatrical release of Aladdin, and of course, also for Sleeping Beauty, although Sleeping Beauty would never get re-released in 1992, for that matter. And I think also, and it also has a trailer for, at the end it also has a preview for 101 Dalmatians as well. And anyways, I'll show you the spine and the back, and it says, "The best movie I've seen this year, period. The best for adults, the best for kids, is stated by Michael Medved of Sneak Previews." You see these photos of Lumiere, the Beast, and of course Belle and Gaston. Looks pretty good. And now I'm going to open this up, show you the tape. This is the tape with the ink label. And the print date was August 11th, 1992. So yeah, this VHS tape of Beauty and the Beast is very good indeed. But that's not all. I also have, of course, I've owned that original tape. I've owned that original tape since Mom got this for me back in late 92, early 2. But I also, the other VHS version that I also have of the film is, I also have the 2002 Platinum Edition VHS of the movie, which I got this in the mail last year from Nick William 89. And yep, there's the THX logo, which doesn't creep me, it doesn't creep AubreyMan62187 out, doesn't creep Nick out, and it doesn't creep the Flicker98 out. Of course, Aubrey also used to have this tape, but I believe he donated that tape to charity, I think. But yeah, and it says, featuring an all-new musical sequence, Human Again. And for previews in there, it has previews for the theatrical release of Treasure Planet, the home video release of Lilo and Stitch, and also a trailer for the special edition VHS and DVD release of Sleeping Beauty, and a preview for the special edition release of Beauty and the Beast: The Enchanted Christmas, which I have on VHS, and I'll review that movie sometime soon, and then that's all for the previews, and at the end it also has a preview for the Platinum Edition release of The Lion King, and followed by a music video for Beauty and the Beast as performed by Jump 5. As you see, here's the spine and the back, and it says, "A tale as old as time is new again." So yeah, sorry I got a little jumbled up there, but that's okay. And the animation's restored in this one, and I'm going to open this up. And as you see, here's the tape. It has a blue lid, ink label, and the print date was August 28th, 2002. So yeah, this tape is very good. Beauty and the Beast is very good indeed. So you might want to check that out. And also, but that's not all. I also have the 2002 Platinum Edition DVD of the film, which I got at Bull Moose Music this past September. Which you all saw in the update. I did an insight video of this. So if you haven't checked that out, go ahead and see it. Also going to open, and I know lots of other YouTube users have this DVD, some with slipcovers and some without. Just no need to say, I'm going to open the flap, and it says, "Transport yourself into the world of Beauty and the Beast with the most enchanting 2-disc DVD ever." Yeah, definitely good. And we have the spine and the back, and it says, "A tale as old as time is new again. All new 2-disc experiential DVD transport you into the world of Beauty and the Beast." And for the features, it has free enchanting versions of the film, Celine Dion and Peeble Bryson music video, never before released behind-the-scenes footage, filled with all new exciting games and much, much more. And yeah, gonna open this up now. And as you see, here's disc 1, which has the movie, and it has Lumiere, Mrs. Potts, Chip, Belle, and the Beast. And here's disc 2 of all the bonus features, and it has Cogsworth and Lumiere. And we have this guide, has a note from producer Don Hahn. See all this? It's a big menu. It opens up, and there's a awful lot of bonus features here. Good DVD to own. See all this and all this stuff. And on the back, it doesn't say look for the next release of this prestigious Platinum Edition series, but we know the next one that came after that out after that is The Lion King, and the trailers from the VHS are also on the DVD as well. Now, I don't have the 2003 Platinum Edition DVD of The Lion King, but I do have that film on VHS, and I will review that movie sometime soon. But this DVD of Beauty and the Beast is still a very good Disney Platinum Edition DVD. It went out of print in January of 2003, but as you know, the new to this DVD will be coming out in 8 more days. Later this month on November 23rd, and the new Diamond Edition Blu-ray DVD combo pack of the movie is already out in stores now. So if you haven't gotten it, then go ahead and buy it. But that's in addition. But I also have 2 soundtracks too, which we have the original soundtrack from 1991. All this, and it has all the tracks in there. And you see all this, and there's the disc. Not going to play any music because of copyrights, because of Disney Music Group owning these songs. So, yeah. But that's not all. I have another CD as well, which I got this recently last month at Target in Haverhill, and this is the Songs and Story of Beauty and the Beast, which, as you know, we have the spine here and the back, and it has 4 of the 6 songs. It doesn't include Beauty and the Beast nor the Mob song, but it has the first 4 songs performed in the film, and it also has a story of Beauty and the Beast as narrated by Roy Doctris, this read-along that's on the CD, it's the same read-along that the Flickr 98 has posted, since James has a Beauty and the Beast read-along, which has a cassette tape and CD. So he has posted that onto his channel, which I even requested him to do it. So go ahead and check it out if you haven't done so. I'm gonna open this up. You see, you have this beautiful lyric book, and we see Belle here. You can see Belle right there, and the listing. And we also have the album, which if you remove it, you can see another photo of Belle. I mean, this Disney Songs and Story of Beauty and the Beast is still very good indeed, so this is a good album to own. Good for children, so I recommend this. Now I'm going to explain what the film's plot is. As you know, it has a prologue in which there's a young prince living in the castle, and then one night an enchantress comes, and she finds out that the prince has no love in his heart, and she transforms the prince into a hideous beast, in which she also gives him a rose, in which it would bloom until his 21st birthday. And if the beast can learn to love one another and earn the love in return, earn that person's love in return, then the spell will be broken. But if not, he would be doomed to remain a beast forever. And then after that we cut to a village where we finally see the film's heroine, Belle, as voiced by Paige O'Hara, and Robbie Benson voices the Beast in this one. This film's directed by Gary Trousdale and Kirk Wise and all this, and we see Belle in the village, and then we later see the film's villain, Gaston, with a confrontation. Gaston is voiced by Richard White, and of course we have his sidekick, LeFou, is voiced by Jesse Cordy. Of course, Belle doesn't like Gaston, and she goes back home to Maurice's to her cottage, where her father Maurice is voiced by the late Rex Everhart's working on an invention, which when he makes it, Maurice leaves for the fair, but he ends up getting lost in the woods, and he comes across the Beast's castle, and that's when he sees also the castle's enchanted objects, first being Cogsworth and Lumiere, voiced by David Ogden Stiers and the late Jerry Orbach, respectively, and then also later meeting Mrs. Potts, as voiced by Angela Lansbury, and the Teacup Chip, as voiced by Bradley Michael Pierce. Here's with all this, but then the Beast comes in and ends up holding Maurice prisoner. Meanwhile, back at Belle's cottage, Gaston and Han is arranging a wedding thing, but he wants to go inside. But he goes inside and tries to propose to Belle, but Belle rejects Gaston's marriage proposal, and it's a very funny scene as well. Oh, it is so good. But then after the proposal, so the horse Philippe, he returns to Belle's cottage, and Philippe tells where Belle's father is, and Belle and Philippe then ride to the castle. That's when the enchanted objects finally see that Belle has arrived, and then after that, Belle finds Maurice trapped, but then the Beast finally asks Belle what she's doing there, and Belle decides that the Beast should let Maurice go, and in return, she should hold Belle prisoner instead. And with that, the Beast promises Belle that she must stay here forever, and then with that, she stays inside. She then stays. Maurice goes back to the village where he gets into Gaston's tavern, and he tells Gaston about the Beast, but but Gaston and LeFou don't believe him because they seem to call him crazy old Maurice. So fun. But that's all. That's all of that. And in the meantime, Belle is finally in her own room where she meets the wardrobe, as voiced by Joanne Worley. And of course, there's the Beast wants Belle to come down to dinner, but Belle refuses. But then after that Belle later does have a dinner anyway, but without the Beast. It leads to that Be Our Guest sequence, which is a good. But when, of course, after that, Cogsworth then agrees to take Belle on a tour of the castle, but then Belle wanders off because then she heads into the Forbidden West Wing where she sees the Enchanted Rose. The Beast finds Belle in the West Wing, and with that, the Beast ends up running away from the castle, and then she gets attacked by the wolves. But then the Beast comes back and saves Belle's life, and Belle and the Beast return to the castle. So where Belle nurses the Beast's wounds. Then of course after that they later start to have more fun together, and then eventually it leads up to the big film's ballroom sequence of Beauty and the Beast, where Belle and the Beast dance together in the ballroom, which is a good scene. Then after that, since Belle feels happy for being there, the Beast then later lets Belle go because Beast loves her, and Belle returns home. She finds Maurice, and of course, but then there's a mob of villagers out there that want Maurice being put to the Maison des Lunes in Monsieur Dark's insane asylum. But Belle has the magic mirror, and she shyly shows the villagers the Beast. Gaston takes it, and Gaston and the villagers go out to find the Beast, while Belle and Maurice get trapped in the cellar of the cottage. But Chip uses that machine, Maurice's invention, the wood chopper, and she rescues them, and then they go back to the castle, and then in the castle there's a big fight between the objects and the villagers, and of course the objects end up winning, but of course Gaston is still alive, and because he goes after the Beast. It leads to an epic battle in which the Beast ends up winning, but he does get wounded, and after the battle, Belle finally sees the Beast dying, but Belle finally says that she loves her as the last petal of the rose falls, and then the Beast transforms into a prince. Finally transforms back into a prince, and with the kiss, the objects transforms back into their human selves, so they become human again, and then the film ends with Belle and the prince dancing in the ballroom, and it's a good ending indeed. So Beauty and the Beast is still good. It also made Academy Award history by being the very first animated movie to get nominated for Best Picture, but it ended up losing to the horror movie The Silence of the Lambs, but I still think this should have won anyway, because that would have been good. It also was nominated for Best Sound Mixing. It didn't win that, but it did win 2 other Oscars, because it won the Academy Award for Best Original Score, and also for and Beauty and the Beast. Also, the song Beauty and the Beast also won for Best Original Song. The 2 other songs that were nominated were Belle and Be Our Guest, which, after all, this Beauty and the Beast is still an excellent Disney animated movie. I highly recommend this to the whole family, especially children, as it's one of the best Disney animated classics ever made. Still will be my all-time favorite Disney animated movie. So go ahead. So Beauty and the Beast, perfect 10, and that's all. Okay, that does it for episode 8 of Martin Talks, and I hope you all enjoyed my review of Beauty and the Beast. And for my next episode of Martin Talks, I will be reviewing my favorite Beatles movie, Help. But in the meantime, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again soon for the next video. So, have a good day.